Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Building a Nation with Polonia Warszawa. You have to excuse me a little bit, I'm feeling a little bit under the weather today, so just sort of bear with me through this difficult time. Today we're starting on the page of Carroll. It's easier to say his name like this because someone said they wanted to see him and asked if he could be a future first 11 player. I genuinely thought when he came through, I saw the 5 stars and I thought the 5-star thing can be very misleading sometimes, I find. And I thought his stats didn't quite sort of give me the idea, but I think he's actually, now that I've had to force him into the team occasionally just to meet quotas, he's done well when he's been asked and called into the lineup. So I feel like there's no reason why he can't have a career here. Perhaps not, I mean, then again, we don't know how far that 5-star can push, basically. We'll have to wait until he's a bit older, but he's still excellent. He's got goals for his under 20 for the under 21s. He's still only 18. He's got reasonable passing, great vision. His finishing isn't excellent, but he still grabbed a couple of goals for us. I like the guy a lot, and I feel like maybe I was a bit too harsh on him when he came through, and I was being harsh on a guy that had 5-star potential. Like, that's the level we were at that point. Now, I've got good news, very good news in fact, and bad news. They kind of balance each other out, but I think we're still much more on the good side of things, and that is that we've had a youth intake, and this is something else. So you should be seeing it on your screen right now. Amazingly, my first thought when I saw this was, God damn it, we didn't get a foreign player this time. I really wanted one. I just wanted to see that it actually works. It's been 4 seasons now, and we've still not had a single one of these players from our other clubs coming through. But this is next level, and I feel like this guy, we're just going to show you him now. This guy is really, really something. And I think what it is we've, I think, now maxed out our junior coaching, our coaching budgets, our youth recruitment, and also our youth training facilities. I think they're all maxed out now. I have no more options to upgrade them. And I think this is sort of the pinnacle of what we're able to get by doing that. Now, obviously last year we got crap, and that's how it goes. But I'm never ever going to complain again. We could get garbage, which I don't think we will, in all honesty, given the facilities, for the rest of this save, and I would still be happy. This is Bartolomei Idchak. The first thing I zeroed in on was the 19 first touch, which is ridiculous. He's excellent, really. A few things I still have to criticise, because he is a fickle personality. We're going to work on that. We've got him in the right mentoring group, and I think we can hopefully deal with that. There's a couple of little things. He's not got the greatest jumping reach, so he's not the tallest, so he is going to lose aerial challenges, and his heading isn't great either. So that genuinely is a bit of a drawback with the way that we play. But everything else, I'm ecstatic with this guy. He is consistent too. He's a bit one-footed as well, but like those things we can overlook. And the fact is, he's still only 15 years old. I've dumped him straight onto a first-team contract because we needed him. The guy is ridiculous, and I kind of feel like Zvigawa looked amazing when he came through. And don't get me wrong, he is. But at the time, our squad wasn't as good. So to get a 5-star potential player back then, it wasn't quite such a big deal. The fact that we got one now, when I feel like we've got people like Freitas, obviously it doesn't mean everything because the scouts can be wrong and whatnot. I still feel like this guy has definitely got future first team written all over it. Future first team. I think he could get into the first team now, certainly as a backup anyway. So that to me is really, really nice to see. And now, the bad news. The bad news is that Peter Szebal has broken his leg. They might be, well, those aren't really comparable. They kind of are, though, because he's really, really important to this team, and he's going to be out for the rest of this season and probably till about Christmas, so the first half of next season, which is concerning, because I was really relying on this guy to be like our starting player next year, so we wouldn't have to worry about other stuff. No wonder he's lost some bravery. Originally it was going to be 10 months, but thankfully we sent him to a specialist. So that is a bit of a downer, frankly, on the way things are going. But I still think in the long run we're going to come out as a net positive with the fact that we've got Idchak. I love that Fiarchik ended up at Motor. Yeah, me too. He seems to be basically moving to every club that gets promoted after his new team gets relegated, and it's just nice to see him at Motor. And just a tiny bit of trivia. Our last away league defeat was against Rakov on the 31st of March 2027. It's been over 3 years since we've lost an away game in the league. Weird that it's the away, we make a fortress of everyone else's ground. Right, games off camera, and then Real Madrid. Ooh boy. So first off, some cushiness in the league against Arca, a goal from Gorosito, one from Saavedra 2 minutes later, followed up with a nice Kevin one off the bench. Gorosito was excellent, Lisic was excellent this one too. Idchak came off the bench to make his debut for us, literally not long. In fact, this was like, what, 6 days after he joined us? And he got an assist, which is really, really nice. Honestly, with the youth intake, I'd actually forgotten that we were going to get one because it got so late into March. It always used to be late February towards the start of this save, but it seems to have got later and later. We'll end up doing it in December next year. Then it was Viscera in the league, a 4-0 thrashing away from home. Freitas got a goal. Max Smith got a goal. Blaise Lisic grabbed another one, as did Gorosito, but as you can see, that's where Szebal got injured, unfortunately. 2 assists, though, for Oyaneda, which is pretty good. And last but not least, a 2-1 victory away at Lech in the Cup. But this was look at just nothing happened in this game. Carroll gave us the lead, which is really nice. Margiman gave them an equaliser, but thankfully Frederick Robin, Rockin' Robin, coming up with a late winner for us, which is always really nice to see. So just very quickly, this is how the league is looking. Of course, we're miles out in front, as you'd expect. Zag's still in there, 3 points clear, but then it's incredibly tight between Lechia and Legia, and even Gornik aren't that far off the pace. So it's going to be a real battle between those four sides to see who's actually going to get that final Champions League spot. I still kind of want it to be Lechia so they can build on their success. And now they're out the Champions League, it could definitely happen. GKS still right on the bubble, as it were, as to whether they're actually going to get in or not. They better, is all I'll say. Zviggy up there with goals as well. Lisik's in there too. Raban's got himself 10 as well, so that's not bad to have 3 players in double figures in the league. Lisik up there with assists as well, but Diaz of Legia with 12 now, really having a good year. But now it's time for Real Madrid. Honestly, I don't know if we're going to be able to beat them this time around, but we'll have a go at it. You know, it's the away leg first. And we're going to need one hell of a switcheroo for this one. I have rested players, so we should be okay. Okay, so Zviggy's going to come back in. Robin's definitely got better this season. Lisik got a Cito, Saavedra or Campagnaro. I think Campagnaro had to play the last game. God, they are dead even. They really are. Who's wanted by Monaco, interestingly. I feel like I'm going to give Saavedra the chance today and use Campagnaro in the home leg, I think. Orozco and Silva, I'm fine with. Albarracin, Oyeneda, Freitas, and unfortunately it has to be Ivanov. Not that he's bad, but he doesn't do as good a job as Shabal, and of course my man Franceschi, who has redeemed himself with that penalty save against Bayern. On the bench, I'm going to go with Victor Hugo, Pandurovic, Garcia, Kevin Rosa, Carroll, and Triviero. Yeah, he is actually fit again now. Oh wait, no, we want Campagnaro on the bench instead of probably Trivs. Only 2 real players in their entire team now, Zaniolo and Courtois. Interesting. Okay, so because it's Real and we're away leg first, we're going to go cautious and do kind of what we did against Bayern, but with a few caveats on top of that, in that the tempo is going to stay as it is, but the passing directness is going to be slightly higher to give us more options. You know the drill. I essentially want to try and do the same thing we did against Bayern away from home. I think our best bet, really, is to try and keep things tight in this away match and maybe nick a goal if we can do to give us something to try at home, but I just don't feel like we're going to get Flappy Courtois like we did in the 4-2 win last season, you know? Okay, here we go. We've not had a chance so far, but we have kept more of the ball. Ivanov. Orozco, probably go for the long range. Oh, he scored! He's put it bloody in! Juan Orozco with his... Courtois is Flappy Bird. Once more, he is Flappy Bird. We've got the lead in the Bernabeu, and we've got an away goal. This was so weird. Like, he just drops it off to Orozco, comes back to him, but then... This looks like it went straight through Courtois. I thought he was just going to blaze this over the bar. Oh my giddy aunt. He is so bad at times. Really, really bad. We're leading. What a start here. In Madrid, Zvigawa. Got a Cito. Can he pull it back for someone? Oh, Yeda! Oh, what a chance. We've kept so much of the ball now. I've moved it back to short pass. Oh, no. Watch us muck it up now. Freitas, Roos is in. And well saved by Franceschi. We've been bloody excellent so far. Driving into the midfield against them. What a ball. Here we go. Go on. Get that ball back across to him. Orozco. Oh my god, he's done it again. It's 2-0. Juan Orozco has just scored a brace in Madrid. And we lead 2-0. I don't know what to say. That's even worse than the first one. I don't know what's going on with Thibaut Courtois. I said he wouldn't get another flapper. Look at this. Orozco's miles away and it's just... Look, he's right there. Sorry. That is the pendulum firmly swinging in our direction today. What on earth? How are they not mistakes leading to goals? He's literally just let him score twice. We're in an excellent position now to be 2-0 up away from home at Real Madrid in the Champions League in the away leg. Davidoff, do not let them back in it before half-time. That's all I'll say. Zaniolo. Oh, no, he's in. Uhalderai, and well saved by his compatriot. Oh, what's he got? Go on, Blazer. Put it on Zviggy's head. Oh, he bloody hell. Really nice cross, and Zviggy could have done better there. Munoz, get out to him. Make the blocks, lads. Come on. What a save from Franceschi. Their right-backs just run all the way through our team. Lisik. We nearly caught them on the break there for 3. Albarracin. Knocked away. Got a seat. Oh, he's made it 3-0. We're 3-0 up in the Bernabeu. Holy Christ. And honestly, they've created the better opportunities in tonight's game. I don't remember one of their clear-cut chances, but that one they had with Munoz from the save from Franceschi was insane. This was brilliant again. Headed away really poorly. He just takes one touch to set himself and just smash straight down the middle. I think he's unsighted there, and we're 3-0 up in the Bernabeu. I'm going to stop saying the word Bernabeu now. I'm not even going to pretend that we've not been fortunate in places today. Like, no doubt about it. The goalkeeping for those first 2 goals, absolute good fortune for us. We're 3-0 up. This could all still go tits up for us. You've got to understand that. But at 3-0, we're in an excellent position now. We just need to see this game out at this current scoreline. And maybe if we don't concede, I'll be completely happy to say that we're already through. But we're not yet. Gorosito. Zviggy's in. Oh, he probably should have hit the target there. Zviggy's great chance, though. The cautious approach has worked very, very well in these away matches lately. 2-0 against Bayern. 3-0 up at Real Madrid here. Rauf. Oh, I was hoping he'd just take a shot there. Malik's on the right-hand side. Great block. Munoz. Oh, God, he's through again. I'll tell you what, right? This Alfredo Munoz guy is bloody excellent. He's been able to run through our fullbacks several times today. The fact that he's able to pick the ball up and just Like, we've got ourselves completely set, but he goes past Freitas like he's not even there, then skips past another challenge, opens his body out. That's an excellent finish, and Franceschi can do nothing about it. 3-1. Careful. Looks over the top. Zviggy's in. Can he finish? Oh, no, he can't. Courtois with an excellent save, and how is that only a half chance? Zvigawa with an excellent opportunity there to give us a 4th goal. Victor Hugo. Edge of the box for Orozco. Surely he's not got another one. Oh, he's hit the post. Velasquez. Malik. Oh, God. People all over the shop. No, Roos. Oh, God, it's 3-2. And I don't really know what more we could do, really. We've been on cautious. I didn't want to go any more defensive. We've had chances since we went 3-0 up. We've had the 2 best chances of the game, practically, since we went 3-0 up in this one to make it 5. It's a great ball in from Munoz. But again, what is Freitas doing there? He just has to win the header. There's no excuse for that. I mean, it looks like we are going to get the victory, and with 3 away goals to our name as well. It's a very good position to be in, but it could have been so much better. Like, the Munoz goal, the first one, they just let him walk through for some reason. And the second one, the fact that Freitas didn't track Kurt Roos or cut that out is very, very disappointing. But I guess you could say on balance, it's probably a fair result. I don't know. Point is, we've won. That is the main thing here. What a result that is. Juan Orozco, we've got a really good chance in that second leg as long as we don't lose by 2 goals, basically. We're in a really good spot. Come on. Right then, we're back. We had a league game against Rakov, as you can see, a 2-0 victory, goals from Gorosito and Frederick Robin. I played rotated teams for both the off-camera games because this game took place like literally the Thursday after the Champions League game against Madrid, and we had one on the Saturday as well. And then a pretty close 2-1 victory away at Krakow. Took the lead through Carroll. He really does love popping up with a goal. Lisik got us another one at one point, but we had to come back from being levelled up against. But again, Lisik scoring another goal is always nice to see. So we do have a pretty much fresh side for today. Unfortunately, Diego Silva had to play this game due to the fact that Bonavento was suspended. So he's the only one that's had to play one of these interim games. Now, in the other ties, as you can see, Arsenal lost 4-3 on aggregate to PSG, and Schalke beat Sociedad 4-1. So Schalke and PSG already through. Atletico and Inter very much in the balance. We are in a good position, but I don't know. You know how I am. I'm always very pessimistic about these things. I like to assume the worst. That way, if the good stuff does happen, then I'm surprised. We're still in a really strong spot, though. To be up from the first leg and to have 3 away goals scored at the Bernabeu, it's a really top position to be in. But we could easily come out here and lose 2-0, and it would be completely wasted, you know? So we're going to have to hope that we don't have that happen today. We've played these guys a few times. We've actually got a decent record against them. 3 wins to their 4. It's not that bad when you think about it. As it happens, it's pretty much picked the exact team I want, with the exception of Zviggy coming in. Saavedra or Campagnaro. Campagnaro had to play the off-camera games, didn't he? So, yeah, that's probably going to be our lineup, I think. Let's check the bench, though. I think I'm going to go with Victor Hugo, Rosa, Carroll, Campagnaro, Bonavento, Garcia, and big man Trivs. Tough moment. I think we're going to go with positive for this approach, because we are the home team. If they play the same style, I think we might have a chance against them just by keeping the ball, you know? So the only change I'm going to make is go to positive, because I ended up switching the passing back last time anyway, but I feel like we need to be on positive this time because we're the home team. Obviously, if things start to change, we'll base it on the context, but, you know, if there's a chance for us to come out here and, you know, win the match on the night, then we will do that, you know? Albarracin instantly in behind. Nice try. Nice off the line here. We're getting it going. Opening up some space. Oh, what a ball. Zviggy's in. Can he finish? He has finished. We're 1-0 up against Real Madrid in the home leg. Wait, are they going to... Oh, no. Watch this be offside. I don't think he was. I really don't think he was offside there. Did not see anything wrong with it. This is an incredible ball from Gorosito, though. Just picks it up, instantly whack. And what a ball. What a brilliant run from Zvigawa. I don't think that might be one of the first times I've ever seen him make a run like that, actually getting in behind and scoring. 27th of the year, and we lead after 16 minutes. That is the perfect start. Turns out he's a right winger, not a right back, so he has got more potential for that kind of thing. But we're actually going to mark him up specifically to hopefully just prevent him from getting the ball as much and getting a little bit tighter, because he is a dangerous boy, that's for sure. This is a brilliant position to be in, though. Early goal, one... What a save! That was dreadful defending from the corner, and Franceschi's just bailed us out again. I'm worried about these balls over the top, but... Oh no! They've mucked it up. Munoz. Albarracin, oh, he's screwed that massively, and that's the equaliser. Kurt Roos, and that's all because we couldn't defend properly from a simple ball over the top. Oh, like, we had so many chances to make this one work. Albarracin gets drawn out here. It's an excellent touch from Munoz again, just nudges it past him. Wonderful ball in. Freitas, again, should be cutting that out. All he has to do is step across and win that. It's 1-1. God. We're just not able to control the possession in the same way we were in the away match. Roos's ball. Cleared away. Munoz has got it again. Back for Roos. Oh, and no! Oh. Oh, God. Why can't we clear our bloody lines? It's now 4-4 on aggregate. We're still going through, but Christ on a bike, lads. How many clearance headers do you need? Like, just, what was that? It's a great finish from Davidov, but for goodness sake. Well, this all started off so well when Zviggy puts us 4-2 up on aggregate, and now we're in this position. Good Christ. Right, what do we do from here? Quite simply, the players need to kick up the arse. The defending, since we were 3-0 up away at Real Madrid, the defending has been atrocious. So many poor clearance headers, like just constantly heading it directly to them. What's most frustrating as well is the fact that we had 2 really good chances away from home. Oh no, he's going to come inside and shoot. Away from home after we were 3-0 up. Oh, for God's sake. Well, there you go. We cannot seem to clear our lines. It's actually impressive how bad we've been at clearing our lines ever since we went 3-0 up in the away leg. Like, who's that to? What are we doing here? Why is he running away from the ball? I can understand why he was out jumped, but again, Roos is just left completely unmarked in the middle of the box, and now we are in trouble. Well, we can, but it wouldn't make any difference because they've got 3 away goals as well now. Oh, are you joking? I don't believe it. We're actually getting players sent off for handball now. Wow. Okay. I don't know what to even do here. We're going to have to bring on a right back. I've even got one on the bench. Just going to move Silver across this side, just so we've got a bit more bodies over here, but I think we're done here. I think we just have to try and go for this now. We've got to equalise. Freitas has put it in! It's 3-2 and we are level here. Oh, sorry, for some reason I thought we were checking VAR. Freitas has got an equaliser for us. Rursa, an equaliser in terms of the tie. Right, I'm not going to switch to attacking just yet. We're down to 10 men, though. Again, bad from Courtois there. It's 5-all on aggregate. Somehow we've managed to... I don't know. Maybe there'd have been a chance. Zvigawa, Victor Hugo, Campagnaro, saved by Courtois. And suddenly we've created 2 good opportunities since we went down to 10 men, because of course we have. Rursa actually does really well to win that, but now we've got that overlap problem, and that is going to be the issue here. Pace. Everybody flying out towards him. That's surely going to be it. Munoz and Velasquez. Yes. Nah. Down to 10 men. It was never going to be the case. We've screwed the pooch there. I don't believe it. When it isn't happening for you, it just will not happen, will it? Malek. Gorosito wins it. Go on. Drive forward. We need more than 1 goal, though. Zvigar was in! And it's been saved by Courtois again. Even if we scored now, it's done. Zvigar was in again. And he scored. We've got 4-3. I don't believe it. I feel like we're really harsh to lose this home leg, to be honest. Considering we've scored twice since we've been down to 10 men. We still have 1.5 minutes to go here. I might make a quick change. Zvigar scored twice today, and we're still going to lose because of the defenders. We're going to lose 4-3 at home. Campagnaro, Orozco, Zvigawa. Oh, Victor Hugo! Oh, no! I'll tell you what, right? Sometimes you just like... We've gone out 6-all on aggregate, and somehow they've scored 4 away. I don't know how we lost that game. I feel like that was at best a draw. We scored twice after going down to 10 men. Zvigawa was man of the match with a brace. Oh, God. That is like FM in a nutshell when things like that happen over 2 legs. We were 3-0 up in the first leg. That is actually even more sickening than the Atletico loss last season. 6-all and going out on a away goal. Utterly gutted. I feel like we are getting closer, but Jesus Christ. Like, the red card for handball. Everything that could go wrong from the moment of us being 3-0 up did go wrong. There you go. Next episode is going to be the final episode of the season. Pair of live comms against Rakov and Lek. Analysis after that. One of these days. We'll get it right. So, if you've enjoyed this episode, drop a like. That would be cool. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. That'd be cool as well. I'll join you guys in the next episode for the final episode of the season. Wow. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.